G'day everybody. So today we're flying the MD-11, doing a bit of night freight from Hanover down to Genoa. Now I'm looking forward to this because when I saw this flight come on Neofly, I was like, I 100% need to do it. One of the most interesting approaches, specifically because we have to fly over a port. This flight should take us roughly around 2.5 hours, but we'll see how it goes depending on the winds. Anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy this takeoff. Ready knots check. Bit of performance issues then. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. And try to get raise. Past 500 feet. Landing lights on. Keep anti-ice on until 4,000 feet, as we're still flying through fog. Past 2,000, we can lower that nose a bit and build up some speed. Retract. First edge of flaps. And there we go. Now we've got it sorted. I find you've got to, if you have the slightest amount of control on this yoke, the autopilot wants to just chuck itself off for whatever reason. Alright, now we can sit back, relax, stats can be retracted. Everything's good, get all these set up, boom. And now, just to cruise. I'll see you at the top of ascent, so top of cruise. G'day everybody, so finally got up to flight 380, had to step it up a bit due to our weight, but finally up here at our speeds and everything But can we just take a look at how bloody good this looks? So this is my second time in maybe 2-3 days that I've had to fly over the Alps. And honestly, it's some of the best scenery I think in the simulator. But just to look at, I mean, my last flight, as you may have seen on the channel, was in the FedEx MD-11. It's actually why I change liveries pretty much every single video. So it's just discernible, not just for you, but for me. But, I mean, isn't that just bloody gorgeous? Might have to see if I can take this thing into the top. Highly doubt it, but it'll be a funny short video. Anyway, I'll catch you at the descent. At our top of descent now. Yeah, everything's going relatively smoothly. The bloody sky looks beautiful as ever. But yeah, nothing dramatic. Just checking the flight plan out now, and yeah, everything should be okay. Yeah. Well, I'll see you as we get closer to the approach. Just a little update. Just done the calculations for the runway, and we should be all good. Tailwinds are within what we need. Landing weight's all okay, and just on brakes alone, we'll have more than enough time to stop. Thankfully now, I've got the reversers working, so this should all go to plan. Don't hold me to it. Anything can go wrong with me. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Wouldn't you know it? Just as I stop recording, way too high. Turns out that the aircraft's... Well, I put the descent profile in, but it just didn't plan it accordingly, even though I did it just as we got to the top of the descent. But anyway, so one great thing about this is you chuck everything out, 5,000 feet a minute, and yeah, if we're lucky, I think we should be able to get in there perfectly. I'll just tune it. 1019 is what we need. That should be all good, so we will be landing. And this one funny thing about Genoa is there's the runway. There's a port, so I think at Genoa it's slightly offset, so you avoid the port, then you just fly straight in. But yeah, at this descent rate, maybe we'll be able to make it, otherwise we'll just do a slight offset. But we'll see how it goes. Just passed through 10,000, and yeah, I think relatively we're all okay now. One of the great things about the MD is she might be really bloody big, but she can go really bloody slow. Thankfully with this ILS approach, because of the offset, it does force you to go out into the sea more. And actually, I think I can just slow this descent right up a bit. But yeah, honestly, yeah, I think everything will be all good now. I've done the landing briefing, but I guess I can do it again. So landing runway 28, I'll be taking control of said landing. It'll be flaps 35. We'll go medium auto brakes just to ensure we stop. And we will taxi off the runway, or turn off the runway near the end. Sound good? As it bloody should. Now just sticking it back into profile mode, and yeah, I think now we're perfectly ready. Part past our slats extension speed because I can. Ah, yeah, we're all good. Definitely chuck those air brakes, and we definitely don't need them right now. But prime them, medium auto brakes, and yeah, shouldn't be too much to do now. Everything's looking good. We're coming down in altitude just as we need. Yeah, perfect, really. Don't know why the aircraft's getting so slow though. I'll just chuck it to 250 knots. Because I'd rather not be that ridiculously slow. Thankfully we can go under 250 in this airspace. Just check the temperature. Yeah, nothing's changed. However, I'm getting 12 degrees. Anyway. Everything's relatively okay. And slats can come down as soon as we, if I remember the right button, as soon as we get to Gikret or Gikut. And yeah, we should be in configuration to land at the time. Starting our turn in, just stabilizer motion. That thing will always give me bloody nightmares. But just gone into the takeoff approach page and verified our speeds. Approach speed 168 and reference speed of 163. Yeah, should be alright. This airport can be a bit tricky to land at, mostly because you've got hills on one side and the water on the other side. Similar to Madeira, you know, just chucks of wind up, bit of vortexes, or vortices I should say, and yeah, it can get pretty turbulent, so we could either get lucky and have a good landing, or probably most likely a McDonnell Douglas 11 landing. We'll see how it goes. Just coming up to Gikut right now. I think I'm going to delay the slat extension simply because we have still got quite a bit to go. If we just look on the page, yeah, still got a bit to go. I understand I've got quite a lot of fuel, like much more fuel than what I need, but that's simply because after this I will be doing another flight, hopefully down more south of Italy. If not, just see what Neofly is offering at the moment. But I think, yeah, next waypoint, definitely get the slats out. And thankfully we can actually use the ship over there as our marker of where the airport is. I've never seen that there. Maybe that was purposefully put there, but see how it goes. That terrain always looks bloody interesting. Not the most fun when it's bloody night time. Really need to stop using the bloody language. Okay. Reference speed. Just always good to reference it twice. Just get off over this terrain and then we can do that. Slats can come out. Gear can be extended. And profile will activate after this point. As the gear's down, flaps can also, landing lights can also come down. We're establishing on the RLS. And I mean, just look at this approach. Jesus, bloody gorgeous, isn't it? Flaps 10 can come out. Hey, is that a quick reaction? That's turbulence. Centering down the RLS path. I think I'll just slow it down to about 190. We've established ourselves at 3,000. Well, we're going down to 3,370 feet, so this needs to actually come down more. And next stage of flaps 28 around. And yeah, and see, this is the offset with Genoa. Because there's a port right here. I don't own a scenery for this airport, but there's an offset, and you fly this, and then you have to turn in. I don't know if you. I think you're allowed to use the autopilot, but I think in my case I will be just hand flying it. Within 1 bar, approach landing mode deactivated, and our approach speed is 168. Up to 35 coming out. Perfect. Okay. Air brakes are out. Medium auto brakes. Actually, yeah, we'll switch them to minimum because we're going to the end of the runway anyway. Speeds good. 3 greens. Landing lights. Everything is all good. Glide slope is armed, so is localizer. Oh, this is actually this is something that is surprising to me is why we're on such autopilot. I was just gonna say how the autopilot still work. No, it's not anymore. But you know, manual control. I'll keep auto throttle in for the time being, and then when I'm much closer, I will stabilizer motion. Yes, because I'm moving it. I'm gonna get 4,000 set up with the go around. And 284 for the runway. 2 reds, 2 whites. Need to decrease altitude a bit. That's 2 white, well 3 whites, 1 red. We can slowly start turning ourselves in. Actually no, we've got wind pushing us from the side. Ah, okay, here we go. Maybe we need a bit more rudder. 2 reds, 2 whites, perfect. Established on the runway. 1,000 feet. Checked.
1,000.
Yep, checked. She requires quite a substantial amount of inputs, but should be okay. Get her back to center line. Real, yeah, decent 11 knot side, well, crosswind.
500.
Yep.
400.
Glide slow.
Auto throttle coming off.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Approaching minimum.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Minimum.
Glide slow.
200.
Okay.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
100.
Glide slow.
Yeah,
Glide slow.
50.
so good.
40.
Glide slow.
30.
Glide
20.
slow.
10.
And down. Versus come alive. Try and maintain center line. Something this aircraft is known to not be good at is its tail, well, its crosswind performance because of how small the rudder is. 80 knots, manual brake. Reverses in. But yeah, overall, that's been a very eventful flight. Taxi lights can come on. Brake to slow down. Vacate lights should have been on the entire time. And slow enough to take the set. Perfect. Need to remember, I'm not a small aircraft, so I need to go over the line quite a bit. No. Does this thing where it likes to just get stuck. It's like to speed up a bit. But yeah, so other than that, rather smooth flight. Not really much to talk about. I mean, the scenery was gorgeous. I mean, coming from the absolute horror show that was the flight I did previously to this, so every time I fly the MD on a video, I try to do a flight prior to it. Yeah, that was harrowing because I didn't have fuel for a go around. The headwind was a whole lot more than I thought it would be. That's probably what's causing it, it's the auto brake. But going from zero visibility, hand flying the ILS, knowing I can't go around, to beautiful and sunny as Genoa always is, it's quite the happy change, we should say. Anyway, folks, if you liked the video, consider liking if you liked it. If you liked it so much, maybe subscribe. And yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. And with that, I'll catch you in the next video. Actually, no, that line's pretty overused. I'll see you in the next video.